Good morning from Capitan, New Mexico. This is my last morning in Capitan. This is the casual look this morning. I got up early, boy. I mean, I'm sure I look like I just woke up. I just did a little while ago. But anyway, I was going to sleep in because I'm in no hurry. I don't have far to go today. But I'm just so excited about going back to Texas and going back to my home base. Weather looks good, actually, for Kingsland, Texas, the next 7 days. The highest I saw was 97. That's a whole lot better than 105 in the next 10 days. And, 95, actually, 90 degrees at my home base is not bad. Okay? I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, the humidity is about 20 to 30% this time of the year. Sometimes it gets into the low teens, but not often. But anyway, we're heading back to Texas today, guys. I've already got some stuff put away. It didn't take very long, about 5 minutes. And we're just about ready to go right now. But I'm going to take a walk and do all my stuff, eat my breakfast because I'm in no hurry. I mean, I don't know what it is about traveling or camping. It's hard not to be in a hurry. You're just kind of anxious, you know what I mean? But anyway, Dr. Dan says, I guess hail has froze over. Well, I guess it did yesterday. We had little small pea-sized hail, large peas, I guess you'd say. Maybe the size of a marble, small marble. But it did no damage, just made a lot of noise. Rosemary 12 on image stabilization. I agree with some others that the video was better before. Hope it's not turned on yet. Yeah, as far as the camera on the new phone, the consensus of opinion is 94% think it's as good or much better on the video and the sound, and a small percentage think it's not as good or worse. So and in my opinion is the only one that counts. Okay, even though I appreciate your input, I looked at it and listened to it, and it looks much better to me. And as far as the stabilization, it works great because you can see the truck hood doing it. Never mind, I'm not getting into it. The new camera is in. Okay. Anyway, Ernest Lucas comment called. It was nice for you to get away for a while, but you'll be glad to get back to the home base you own in Texas. Nothing like having your own privacy and lots of space. Baby, you are so correct because, traveling is what it is. And I've done a lot of different things. I did some boondocking, of course. I did some BLM parks. I did a Corps of Engineer park, for 2 or 3 a month or more. And so anyway, it was a nice trip. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I got to see a lot of stuff, meet a lot of people, had visitors and stuff. So what more can you ask for, I mean, shit. And now I'm going back. And what I'll do after that, who knows? Gary Smith, the picture is sharp as a tack. Thank you, Gary. Another vote for the good side. Appreciate that input. This is Bianca Donzel. Hi, Rusty. I enjoy your videos, especially the ones you film in Central Texas where you're fixing to get a load of them pretty soon, babe. I think that this new old phone which you bought is working very well. I find the images to be particularly clear. Thank you, Bianca. See, those are unbiased, unsolicited opinions, and I'll go with those. You see what you want to see and you hear what you want to hear. Anyway, enough said about that. Rather be fishing. It's hailing. I know it's out of the way. Could you stop? God almighty, could you stop in Marfa and show everyone the Prado art exhibit and the Marfa lights? Actually, I'm not going that way. I'm going through the San Angelo route, which is north of that, north and east. So I may go out there, and I may go out there this summer. I don't know. I ain't going to say. But anyway, thank you, Rather Be Fishing. This is Dr. Dan. Dr. Dan, Dr. Dan. Be my medicine man? Nope. Image stabilization. Anyway, this is in your trailer, the picture was very bright. On the road, the picture looks like an overcast day going. Well, when I was going into the sun, the camera adjusts accordingly. The other camera does the same thing. And then when you turned around, it was brighter. Well, that's because I wasn't going directly into the sunlight. Anyway, it says, as to image stabilization, in the opinion of a viewer with only 1.5 eyes, not bad, 1.5. I mean, better than 1 1/3. It's fine, but then the other phone was fine with me. Okay, yeah, well, thank you. Bonjean, the stabilization is working great. Great phone. Yeah, I'm very pleased for $76. I mean, I'm going to use it as my full-time phone, camera, everything. Yeah, as soon as I get my little SIM card adapter. Yeah, I'm going to use an adapter. Somebody, and that's, you see, that's what I mean. I get input from you guys, and it helps because, see, I was just going to get a SIM card for Verizon, and then have it attached to that phone. And then if I got ready to had to use the other phone again, then I'd have to, go through the same process. But if you get a SIM card adapter, then you can just swap that one SIM card back and forth between phones. Why didn't I think of that? I didn't. James Ortiz, it says, I could almost smell the fresh air, Rusty. Yeah, there's nothing like a good rain in very dry climates like a desert. Yeah, it does. It just has a certain smell. It just really is nice. Thank you, James. Avalon RVing, RV parks. I feel like you do, living in an apartment for the past 11 years, post selling my house. I would be feeling a bit homesick at this point. I find it so interesting when I try to run away from home. Texas, how when I leave for great adventures, after some time I find myself thinking there is no place like home. Well, it's true. And that's perfectly natural. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe when you get back, you can go to a fun adventure for a day, like when you went to the Llano Festival. Glad you're on your way back. Home base will hopefully feel like heaven. Well, I think I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, there'll be some things to do. They have all kind of events. They got stuff in Fredericksburg, all kinds of stuff going on. I'll go check them out. This is image stabilization, Rocky Z-Man. I think the picture quality is really good. Colors look brighter and sharper. Yeah, that's because it's got a 12 megapixel rear camera. So I got a 50% improvement on the rear camera and a 50% or a 40% improvement on the front camera because it's an 8 megapixel on the front. And which reminds me, I'm using my old, never mind. Jeffrey Kelly, for that price you could buy a used RV or mobile home in good shape. No, he's talking about the tiny home. It probably could. Image stabilization, Joe Boyette, like the video, more stable on the dashboard for recording. Thank you, Joe. Image stabilization, Pap Van Winkle. No more Shaky Jake. Poor fella never had a chance with this crowd. The new one seems to be pretty smooth and steady. Sweet purchase, Rusty. Have a safe trip back to home base. Well, thank you very much, Pat Van Winkle. This is L.W. Lavelle. It's hailing in Capitan. All hail the king of Capitan. Yeah, well, they did. They hailed me all right. Yeah, they really did. They gave me hail. H-A-I-L. JD Vision. Video looks great, Rusty. I was watching it at 1080p. The older camera downloaded at 720p. That is correct. Amish Sailor on comment call. Hi, Rusty. As long as the guy playing the dumpster lid and the guy with the diesel watch your videos, that's the important thing. Now, really, congratulations on 15,000 subscribers. Keep up the good work. Thumbs up. You guys did the 15,000. That's you guys. Anyway, hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What type of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed.
Pretty good, huh? Anyway, what else? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
In Capitan, it's currently 62 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Kingsland, Texas?
In Kingsland right now, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit.
12 degrees warmer on both ends. That's not too bad, but that's the way it is, and we're headed back. Anyway, Roger St. Martin says, what the hell, H-A-I-L, is going on here? Very good, Roger. We got some characters, boy. I'm telling you, we've got some real characters out here. Mimi Mick, put on your hard hat. What's the temp? The temp dropped down to about 58 there for a while, and it went right back up. There's one of my favorite diesels starting up this morning. You can't argue me. You won't be able to hear it. Maybe you will. I don't know. And, that's just the downside of living in an RV park. There's people here that got to go to work. They don't care about me. Wanda Thurman, safe travels back to your home base, Rusty. Thank you, Wanda Thurman. Hunting and fishing empty nesters. That's the people's name. It's hailing. Hi, hey, Rusty. I've never thought about visiting New Mexico until I found your channel, Bruce from Maine. Well, you'll like it. If you ever come out here, you'll like New Mexico, particularly central and north. South is, the southern part can be a little deserty, but you certainly don't want to be there in the summer. Roger St. Martin, image stabilization. Glad you like your new phone. I do. Can't wait to see Home base on the new phone coming soon. Avalon's got a long comment on comment call. The world, according to Rusty, has so helped me with the most stressful 2 weeks of late. My dog passed away about a week ago. Sorry to hear that, and it is mold related at the apartment I am renting. Anyway, she's got a lot of things not going right in their life. So good luck with that. Hang in there, it'll pass. Time Comfort, that's the person's name on RVing. That's showing the inside of my RV. It says cushy, cozy, comfy, ready. Yep, it is cushy, cozy, comfy. It is. It's all of that and more. Image stabilization, shift into high. Tested at Beer 30. Just saying. The RAM makes it look smooth. Just saying. Image good, sound good, but choose to think the RAM makes it stable. LOL. Rusty, do whatever the heck you want to do. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Hell of a picture for $78. That's true. Yes, stop at least every 2 hours. Capitan looks very cool. May go there someday. It is a nice place, and I'll probably be back here one day. Dreaming on comment call. Safe travels, Rusty. Thank you. Plant-based hiker. That's the individual's name. On the New Mexico food I did, the deal I got from the deli at the little grocery store, he says that's called a Navajo taco. Well, it's good. This is Dorian Christie on the image stabilization. And they've got a long comment. And I've got to find something over here. There it is right here. Anyway, long comment on the image stabilization. Yeah, Rusty, the new to you, LG has a nice stable image. Wise purchase. Thanks for your information. I dodged a mistake. I was about to buy a new low-cost piece of junk cell to replace my old used piece of junk, and I hate it like I did my last one. Now I'm inspired to look at some older, higher quality refurbished cells to find a new cell I will enjoy. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Well, you're quite welcome. He's got more, and but anyway, thank you, Dorian. Good luck with your new phone and all the other stuff. Anyway, he also talks about, you know, the owner of that lot that didn't get back with me, and if they would have, I'd still be here. But that's life. You just deal with it. Tom Wilson video looks really good. You can tell it's rough road by the way the hood bounces. That's right. Well, it is a rough road. It's a rough road all the way to Roswell. It's image stabilization, dreaming, awesome, loved it. So 95% of the people love the new phone, so we're good with that. Anytime RVers, it's hailing in Capitan. Hail scares me, especially living in Colorado. Last year my Jeep was totaled and I only had one more payment on it. Our house needed a new roof from the storm and we had to reside the entire house. I don't know what that means. Actually, I've had 2 new roofs put on in the past 3 years from some vicious hail. I hear you. I hope you get your phone. Yeah, I did, and it works fine. I hope you have no damage to your roof. No, there's no damage at all. I did okay. So anyway, thank you anytime. John Bruce, image stabilization. Rusty, why don't you do what you want to do? I think I will. My family had a pachinko machine that was brought back from Japan by someone in the 60s. It was cool, but the ball bearings rusted. Looks like it all worked. I have started using your line, guard the doorway to your mind, every time so far has been received well. Well, yeah, it's stand guard at the door of your mind. There's no doubt about that. It's yours. Image stabilization, Ken John, your new camera works. I can see the truck bouncing all over, but the stabilization of the camera is pretty good. Picture is good, and I bet your walking videos are going to be great. Enjoy your ride to the home base, Rusty. Hope you get some good vids on the way with the new LG. Be safe, my man. Thank you, Ken John. I'm not in a hurry to go home. Just going to take it easy. Bill G's got 2 here. Both of them are on the camera. New phone is awesome. I can see the hood of the truck vibrating from the road and not transferred to the video. This will be much better for walking videos, and the sound is great. Okay, thank you. Bill G 1527 again. Go to the camera or video like you're going to take a picture and swipe to the left or right. Your settings for the image stabilize might be there. Just a thought. My Motorola Z2 works like that. Well, I'll have to try that. But I'm, you know, again, if it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? This is Randy Wyrick. Looks good, Chief Rusty. Calvin, my trustworthy cat, and I were just talking about you here at Hillbilly Camp, and we agree that you really ought to make a video of that restaurant down the street from you. Had both our mouths watering when we seen that takeout dinner you showed. LOL. Safe travels on your way home tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry I missed doing the video at the grocery store, but I don't think they like that anyway. You know, they're not fond of people doing videos. It's hailing. We got two. Tom Wilson. We got golf ball size hail in North Dakota out of that same storm. Okay. Randy Wyrick. Wonder what scratch that, thought of that. I don't know. He didn't say anything. John Gertbach. Very nice upgrade, Rusty. Thank you. Lorraine Spence. Awesome pick on video. Very little shaking. Thank you very much, Lorraine. Shelley Smith. The best part of having annoying neighbors when living full-time RVing is driving off. I'm so jealous. I will be on the road soon. Well, good luck, Shelley Smith. Chevy Cheeseburger. That's the guy's name. This is says, yeah, the sound on it is just not as clear as on the other phone. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I think it varies on what you're listening on, or you know, I don't know. It's never going to be perfect, so we'll just deal with it and move forward. Carl Schutz, it works. Thank you. Got two more. Fast Eddie B. Thanks for the post, Rusty. The last two motorcycles I had, I put loud pipes on. The reason is that I almost got killed on the highway. Somebody pulled in my lane. I ended up in the grass. Yeah, a lot of bikers use that reasoning for having the loud pipes is that people can hear them. But you know, rarely if you're driving down a highway and the motorcycle is behind you, you can't hear it. Okay, you can't hear it till the motorcycle gets beside you or passes you. You can hear it on both sides of the road and behind you. But anyway, enough said about that. Fast Eddie B. RVing and RV Parks. Thanks for the post, Rusty. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the same guy. Anyway, this is the last one. It's hailing. Dennis M. We had two hail storms in the last week here in the Dallas area. So Dallas did get some hail, and that's not good because that's about, well, it's about 200 miles from my place in Texas northeast to Dallas. So we haven't had any in Kingsland as far as I know. Because I've been watching the weather at my home base, and nothing's happened there. But anyway, what I want to mention to you also is today I'll be traveling, not much of the day, but probably for a few hours, and then tomorrow I'll be traveling all day. So I'll probably do a short comment call tomorrow morning if I can. Depends on if I got a good signal where I am, or a signal at all, because all I'm going to have is my hotspot feature to do videos with for the next 2 days, or the next, basically 2 days. And so we'll see how that goes. But if I get behind on the comments, just bear with me, and I'll try to catch up with most of them on Tuesday or Monday evening when I get back home. We'll just have to see how it goes. But again, I may fall behind on responding to comments, so just bear with me for the next 2 or 3 days, and then we'll be back up on cue, okay? But anyway, hey Google, tell us a joke.
Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless.
The endings are always cute. Anyway, what else? Anyway, guys, from the last day here in Capitan, New Mexico, moving on here in a couple hours. As far as hooking up and going, it takes about 15 minutes maybe. No hurry. And yeah, the only thing is I've kind of got to back out of here. And but anyway, that's not an issue. And then I'm going to go to Roswell, and if I can, I'm going to park at the museum and go in and do a video. They open at 9, and but the check-in at the state park says 4 p.m. I don't know about that. I've never had. I don't know. I'm going to go to the park. I'll probably get there around noon or before, and I'll find a spot. I don't care if it's the one I reserved or not. I mean, it'll do. But anyway, having said that, guys, this is Rusty78609 with something in his eye. I got it. Anyway, saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. Why? Or videos. Because I get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. And if you choose to use it, good for you. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. Some of you are using the link, and I appreciate that very much. What else? What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid kidney stones, or scratch that, gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to snack. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. What does that do? It lowers stress. Lowering stress lowers your blood pressure, and you know that's good for you, right? And if you really want to lower your blood pressure, eliminate salt, okay? What else? Stretch, walk. And I'll do that this morning before I go. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, because what you let in are ingredients. So let in good stuff and you'll feel good and you'll sleep good. But anyway, stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head, okay? Do it. You know what I mean? It's important because, it's so much negativity out there. You can say good morning to somebody and they'll tell you about a hernia operation, or something bad's going on in their life and they're just dumping, you know what I mean? Just avoid those situations as much as you can. Anyway, enjoy your life one day at a time, guys. We're on the road today. We'll be on the road for the next 2 days. Let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days. And then we'll hopefully be back to home base, and we'll see what happens. A new adventure will begin. This chapter's been good, but let's move. Let's go, guys. Anyway, thumbs up. Adios, guys.